Welcome back, folks, to the watch review. Just want to start that off with words that are encouraging from the Lord. So, uh, just wanted to show this book, this softcover book that I bought back in 2002. I have some viewers sometimes ask me, well, where can I find out what a watch is worth, or if it's authentic, especially vintage watches. There's a book that's really, really informative, and this is it. It's a complete guide to watches. Now, I don't know if they still make this. This one's from 2002. I purchased this one brand new at Barnes and Noble. But anyway, this is this basically will tell you a lot about wristwatches. If you want to get into the wristwatch collecting, especially for vintage wristwatches, this is a great book to have. It basically tells you all about the history and how the wristwatches started, and it tells you about pocket watches. It's very informative as far as the mechanisms on the watches. I'll show you here. And it tells you, it's very informative. So it tells you exactly how to go about studying what you're looking for, especially if you're getting into the watch business and you don't know too much about the brands or the way they're made or how they're made, or if they're handmade or So it tells you the beginnings also, as you can see here. Pocket watches, the beginning of pocket watches when they were made by Ball Watch Company, and they were very accurate, especially after a big train crash that happened a long time ago. And so they started making the watches railroad certified. And so this tells you a lot about that. It also, there's a part here, as you can see right here, that'll tell you exactly what the markings are for gold filled or solid gold or silver. It tells you a lot about different old markings and then new markings that you can go about and see exactly what you might have. See, this is a solid gold one right here. And, over the years, the markings have changed. So this tells you exactly what you're looking for as far as markings on an old wristwatch or pocket watch. And see, we go forward here a little bit. Yeah, we got all it's got a large selection of pocket watches. So, I mean, when you go through the pocket watch area, it's got a lot of pages. As you can see, this is page 270, and we go on. It's got the Illinois Watch Company. Now, it goes by category. So you got Elgin, and you got all the other brands, Hamilton, and then you got the Illinois Watch Company, and it goes all through the different brands of pocket watches. And then once you get into, let's get into here. See, and here's got some other markings of different watches. Now, if we get to, let's get into the watches. So we got wristwatches right here. So this is Audemars Piguet. And as you can see, it tells you exactly. Let's put this one in, for instance, right here. So you got the Audemars Piguet, this particular watch here in 18 karat gold. In bad condition, it's $1,200. Medium condition, $1,300. In excellent condition, $1,600. Now you got to figure that this is a 2002 book, and we're in 2024, so these prices are skyrocketed compared to what they used to be. These prices are much higher now. But you can probably find a newer one, or you can just, get something like this and study up on on different brands. Here's Elgin. Elgin was one of the best watch companies back in the day. They used to make incredible watches and phenomenal mechanisms. And so did Hamilton. Hamilton was great watch company. You got Heuer. Now, Heuer used to be a phenomenal watch company before it became Tag Heuer. Heuer was a really great company, and they used to make really good watches. These are some of them. Now, these watches here, the prices have really skyrocketed compared to what you see here. So the Heuers have gone really high as far as that goes. Illinois, they used to make wristwatches also. A lot of people don't know that. See, Illinois Watch Company, they made wristwatches. And there you go, International Watch Company. These are their watches here. And they're more simple, big watches. They make pilot watches, International Watch Company. IWC. And you got LeCoultre. LeCoultre is very interesting because LeCoultre was LeCoultre, and then it became Jaeger LeCoultre. So it was before it was called LeCoultre, and they made phenomenal watches. As a matter of fact, I just did a video on the 1950s LeCoultre, just a short video on it, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's the way it's constructed, the elegance of the watch is just unbelievable, So here, old LeCoultres from the 30s and 40s. And we got, you name it, this book has it. Here's a Patek Philippe's. Patek is considered the best watch in the world. Now, I don't know if it's still the best watch in the world, but it used to be. And the quality is unbelievable. The craftsmanship, the way they're constructed, the construction on it's incredible. So look at the styles of this watch. Look at that watch right there. That's a solid gold watch right there. The other thing, back in 2002, in phenomenal condition, you're talking $4,500, $3,000 in bad condition, and not bad, but not as good, and then medium. These things probably right now is just cost you, who knows, maybe around half the price of a home at this point. And then you got the complications. So they're known for their complications, This one back there, that's $100,000 watch. It's a triple date moon face, 18 karat gold. Just unbelievable wristwatches. You got one right over here. You're talking in platinum $700,000. And that was back in 2002. Imagine now what price these watches are. So this will give you an idea, especially if you're looking for watches. Who knows? You go to a garage sale, an estate sale, and somebody's selling an old Patek or an old Rolex. You can basically find out if it's worth something or not. It's just the worth of the value of it is just. It all depends on studying. You study your field. You study what you really like. Like my thing is watches. I've been in the watch business for a long time. Since I was young, I liked the mechanisms of a watch, so I really studied up on it, and it's really something that I enjoy. So some people do it for money, and some people do it for enjoyment. This is Vacheron. Vacheron is one of the great companies. They used to be second to Patek as far as quality, and the styles of the Vacheron are just unbelievable watches. Just Vacheron and Constantine. So anyway, this is just an incredible book for learning and studying about wristwatches. I hope you enjoy this video, and in the comments, and it's a very good thing to study up and get something if you're going into a field that you really like or you want to go ahead and invest in. This is something that is worth all the money to buy and have. Once again, I thank you for watching the channel. Please subscribe and keep watching. We'll go ahead and try to bring more content to this channel. Thank you, folks. Have a good day.